I want you to pick up on your idea, what you want to say about leaving things on the table, because that's interesting to me.
Well, when I said leaving things on the table, like we've been to a lot of situations. I call them situationships, because it was the relationship of the BS is how we talk about hip hop, the culture, the essence of it, and how to move it. Okay. Basically, the most important thing was us to make examples of what we can do and pass it on. Mm-hmm. McDonald's Gospel Fest.
Gospel Fest? Downtown North?
Yeah. Anywhere.
Okay, talk about it.
We've been at the head of the table sitting down with the main people of the organizations. We want you. We're going to help you, and then you can help us. We did shows. We actually sat there.
When we say we done shows for them, we're not talking about like 3 or 4. I'm talking about like 15, 20 shows. We'll continue.
We've sat there in positions of being in conglomerate moments where we could have helped build up the youth aspect of the as they say, the gospel hip hop, the culture of gospel hip hop, mm-hmm. the evolution of gospel hip hop. Mm-hmm. They got to the point where they got what they wanted, and then they started refraining from us.
Of course. That has nothing to do with...
So when I say that comparative with what we were talking about earlier, when you put things on the table side by side, and all of a sudden it don't match this criteria anymore, when you say balance fell off the table. Now it came to a point where we had to start picking ourselves up and our emotions in our direction and leaving the entity aspect of it that was supposed to support us become our failure. So now it seems like we failed something that failed us. But in failing us that failed us, we found facts that we could never be broken again. So to become something is to become someone. And that's when we started speaking as far as when people call it gospel hip hop. In the words of configuring it, that's why I call it biblical testimonial.
Right.
Because we can put something in it in verse, but the versatility is the lifestyle. Because you can flip it.
So with that being said, we're going to flip this conversation into saying thank y'all both for coming to Heritage Hip Hop.
No doubt, my brother.
Look, for everybody out there, where can they find the music now so they can know what we're talking about when we talk about lyrics, applying pressure to the industry by being who you are, and living your testimony instead of just rapping words to beats? Where can they find this music?
You can find me right now on Facebook, on YouTube. You can type in Trag Everlast, TRAGEVERLAST, or to find a lot of my new stuff, you can go to Bro Everlast, BROEVERLAST, or you can find me on Instagram at 973style, or you can go to Facebook. You can find me on Bro Everlast. You can check it out. I got music on everything. Also in the mix of that, we got our clothing line. It's called Total Truth Apparel. No lies. Everything's about truth. What my brand is, it talks about, it not necessarily talks about, but it gives you different words and stuff like every day you get a special word out of everything. You know what I mean? What I mean by that, it's just messages on all of our wear. Right now we got 12 different styles. Our newest one that we hitting off, it comes with our with my single. My single coming out. The album's dropping on April 15th. The name of the album is called Tears of a Fallen Christian, Life in the Lion's Den. The single we got right now is called My Letter to God. And the t-shirt that we got right now, it's a t-shirt you can write your own personal letter to God on it. It comes with the personal ink, and it's something good to keep, something to bless someone else with. But at the end of the day, it's a word, so you can never have no excuse for anybody getting a word. And also, me and my ladies hooking up a thing right now. We uniting with people. We trying to set up for this summer a National Dear God Day. People go from all around the world. We looking to take one straight day and like just hold hands and unite for about 2 minutes, and they all rock their shirts, and we just sit there and pray together for about 10 minutes. So that's something that we trying to put together. That's something I want to talk to you about, Karev, you know what I mean? You don't have to be Christian, you don't have to be Muslim, Buddha, Baptist, whatever. You don't have to be nothing, because at the end of the day, everybody need prayer. You know what I mean? Whether you support Total Truth Apparel with purchasing a t-shirt, I just would like everybody to just be out in your hood, wherever you at, nationwide, just hold hands for 10 minutes and just pray. Because if you say you don't need prayer, you need extra prayer.
Is there any way they can find the music for sale?
Right now we setting that up right now. So within a couple of minutes, but you could DM me on right now, because the website's not totally done right now. I got the website coming up, and I have all my platforms getting set up, iTunes and all of that. So within a couple of, by the time the album come out April 15th, they can hit that up. That's why on YouTube I put a few songs out so people can still hear the vibe on me.
Everybody out there, Heritage Hip Hop does not believe in streaming. If there's a song that you like, please take note of it. Or hit him directly.
Yeah.
But we believe in the sale and the purchase and the download.
Yes.
Because if anything happens to the internet where it fails, if you do not buy your song, you do not own your song. And instead of building up the third party, we'd rather build up the artist.
Yeah.
If 1 million people downloaded your song for $1, you have $1 million. If 1 million people streamed, you probably have about maybe $700. This is a big difference.
Yeah.
So let's give the artists our due diligence and credit for them creating music.
And also one more thing to add on with that, I was gonna put on. If it's something that you hear that you really like, we can even do it through a Cash App, and you'll get your song within 2-3 minutes. I can send it all out.
So what's your Cash App?
Cash App is at $ Total Truth 123.
And there it is. Look, that's what we gotta do.
And you hit me up, you're guaranteed to get it, and that's how that is. Also, we're about to start up like every month. Right now it's gonna be once a month, but I'm gonna try to put it, God's showing me to do it like twice a month. I'm gonna have some giveaways. So anything that you hear my stuff that's on YouTube, subscribe to it. I need you to subscribe to everything we have. Like, subscribe,
comment, and share.
Yeah, please.
Just like on Instagram, even if you just like it means nothing. You have to save and share now.
Saving and sharing.
Save and share.
And to tap on to what he was talking about, we're in a process of sitting down and getting a format so we can have Biblical in the Basement, where we can actually interview individuals. Like I said, it doesn't have to be hip hop and revelation. It could be personal. You know, it can be an outlet. So we're trying to touch these revolving doors that other people close for you, you know, that we can make it personal, and basically you can just, you know, belt it out, you know, because we all been through something. In order to go somewhere, we also got to pull somebody up from where they was at. So the entity of that is we reactivating. So if you've been walking in this world confused considerably, as people say, you may have been a better person. You know, people just didn't see things how you saw it.
With that being said, give me your social media so you can talk to you.
Well, basically my social media is Unique Holden on Facebook. Also, if you go on Facebook, you can pull up Anthony Holden, where you see a lot of my writings, a lot of my inspirations, you know, come from within, you know. And then I do have my little personal quotes. And also, at the end of the day, we share a pattern of making things better for us that we want to share for other people to make as an overall. Because we unselfish to the things that we put out there and our purpose.
All right, so with that being said, it is now time to play the rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Okay, rapid fire.
The rapid fire questions are not yes, no questions. These are questions designed to show your understanding of hip hop and the culture and the music that is being produced. But for you, I have some different questions.
Okay. What makes me special?
Do you both want to play, or are we just giving this to the MC?
No, listen, I'm here for God, man. God brought me here for a reason.
Are you playing this game too?
I'm going to listen and then I'm going to entertain it.
Okay, well here we go.
You see who's the clown of the squad. Love my brother though.
The first question is this. What song or album perfectly describes you? It's not from your catalog.
Not from my catalog, not none of my stuff? Okay.
It gotta be hip hop, or it could be any song.
Anything.
What song or album?
Actually, the song that actually defines who I am. Actually, the song "Home" from Stephanie Mills.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Okay, how about you?
Wow.
You got top.
I got a couple, bro. I got a couple, and it's reasons.
In the Sam Cooke.
Oh.
Change gonna come.
Damn.
That's yours? I just need one song.
Wow, with me?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 2 songs. I gave 2 songs, and that was faster than what you thought you was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, nah, see, I want to make sure it's right.
But
I got a couple now.
But what is right? What is right and what is wrong?
Right now, I'm just calculating down. I got 5, but I'm going to get 1.
Give me one. A song or album.
A song or album that would describe me?
Mm-hmm.
I would say... Hey, yo. Wow, that's a lot, man. I've been through a lot in my life. So, let me see. Yo, you burnt out, bro. I know I'm wasting time. You can go on the second question. I'm gonna come back with that. But
Okay.
it's gonna be a hit on that.
Okay. Of all the music and hip hop and stuff you ever heard, what's the perfect beat? Meaning, if that person never came out with that song, that would have been your first single.
That would have been my first single.
Yep. What's the perfect song?
Woo!
The beat.
Oh, the perfect track.
The beat. Yeah. Then if that person didn't come out with that beat, it would have been yours and your first single.
Like if somebody, like whether I'd done it or somebody else, that would have been my first single. I still got to give it up. It just does something to me. That Killer Cam, yo, that Killer Cam is ridiculous.
Okay.
Either that, or I got to go with Chris, Criminal Minded.
Okay.
I mean, the bridge is over. Yeah.
Okay.
Those 3 right there,
You have
definitely.
I like Smooth Operator.
Spaghetti Can. Okay. Everybody says Christ, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a given. I'm taking him out of the conversation.
Okay.
We're going to just strictly human.
Okay.
Who was the most impactful Emcee in the Bible that changed your life outside of Christ?
Just like person or actual person?
In the Bible. Emcee.
I would basically still say David, because I learned a lot from that.
David. Okay.
David.
How about you?
John.
John. The Island of Patmos.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Okay.
And
And I'm not
the
even-
reason why I said David, that's one of the biggest things I fought with. And after learning, that's that. And the second reason why I would say that, it shows that you're never too old to learn from someone younger than you.
I said John for the simple fact that even though he was in a perspective of power, he was a nurturer as a male. The way he delivered. Because you could have been a man, but you also had the power to denominate yourself to be in an understanding statement as, like it said, you're in a pack.
Okay.
Because if you walked into his world, you couldn't go in and take over his place without being obedient.
Okay. I'm going to let you choose. You want to go music or you want to go biblical?
You can do either way.
Nah, you have to choose.
Oh, wow.
Pick your poison.
Pick my poison?
Music or biblical? Where you want to go?
I like, we've been through it on both. We cut that interview too short the other day, so I want to add on that. Give me the music.
For the music question?
When we just talked about, what was his name? I don't mean to say Michael, that's the guy's name? Matt? The other night?
Stress.
Not Stress. The one that, the cat that, from the old group. The old guy, he just came home. He been home.
Max Melvin?
Yeah. When you was talking about the music, I was in the zone. That's why I like fell back when I was listening to it. I learned a lot from that. So the way y'all was talking the music, I like that.
That's what's up. All right. So we're going music, you said, right?
Yeah, we can do some music.
And your dream track, who would you rock with? And who would do the beat? Dead or alive, no restrictions.
How many you need? About 15?
So it's your dream track.
Can I make it like this? Put feet, or I can put everybody on the song?
Your dream track. Whatever, you make it the way you want. And who's doing the beat?
Okay. I would love to bang out on the track. For vocals, it would definitely have to be. Wow. Okay. Now I'm going to left. I'm going over. I'm going to space right now.
Go ahead. This is your dream track.
Kirk Franklin's first group, The Family,
Okay.
mixed with Hezekiah Walker's group,
Okay.
his choir.
All right.
It'd be me on the track, and I gotta give it to my man X or DMX. If not with DMX, I would love to get I don't know if you ever heard her. She's a what's her name? Oh man, what is her name? It's two chicks. It's two that I would love to do a song with. One will be X. What? V Rose.
Okay.
And with the production, it'll be real crazy. And it's going to left field. I like weird. You already see one man. I like weird.
Okay.
Pharrell on the track.
Okay.
That'd be weird. Either Pharrell on the track with a mix of Timbaland. Both of them hooking up a track.
Okay. Nice.
I would love that.
Okay. Okay. You?
Me?
You have one, or you wanted to just fall back on this one?
No, I got that. I could put an album together with my writing.
Just one song. Your dream track.
My dream track will be Sam Cooke, Anthony Hamilton,
So, okay.
Maxwell,
So,
also Stephanie Mills,
okay.
and I'll throw David Banner in it as a tempo person to change the vibe.
And he's doing the beat, or he's doing
Who's doing production?
He's doing production.
Oh, he's doing the that would be interesting.
That'd be crazy.
That would be interesting. Okay.
Because a lot of people don't realize how
Yeah, his mind.
David Banner's in another. He ain't human.
He's incredible.
You saw that movie. Not trying to change the movie he done with him, Master P.
Okay.
When he was
When he went to jail.
when he went to jail, wrongly convicted. Oh my God! Then he came back and saved when his son was Lil Romeo.
Lil Romeo was his son.
Yeah, yo, that movie is.
He was almost in tears when I showed it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that would be
I watch that all the time, man.
That would be my whole motivation, because as we sit here, we go into events, they think the worst, and then we leave out of there
The best.
the most highest. Because we walking, they think we gonna rob them.
That's cool. Hey, that's what it is.
But we robbing them of what they used to being amongst,
Okay.
and replenishing them of something that they would never even thought would come from the table.
All right, so let's continue. Biblical? No musical.
I'm gonna do one more musical. I love music. I'm fiended out to music, man.
All right, so we're gonna go music. Sometimes people do songs with people, and they, the guest track. People have features.
Yeah, features.
It's overdone. I hate it.
Yeah.
But the feature at one time was so dope that it made the song special. But sometimes people will feature to other people's tracks and they stole the song. Who's the best guest feature in hip hop history to you? Well, they stole the song.
That do
from
better.
the song.
Now I got two questions on that.
Yeah.
With their album as well as just featuring on somebody else
Best feature of all time.
that I think killed no matter what.
Killed the main artist on their own song.
I know I can't remember a couple of songs, but I heard a few songs that I would say that, and I talked about that before.
Okay, who's that?
I think it's hotter than a lot of his stuff.
What's that?
Wayne.
Lil Wayne has the best features of all time for you?
I would say Wayne. I would say Wayne.
Okay.
I would
He
say,
opened my eyes to a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I would say we always go at it though.
Yeah, always.
And today I can't stand them.
Yeah.
But I will rock with Unreasonable Doubts, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z has the best song features of all time for you?
On that one album was my best album that I love about him, and how he set a statement, in the hip hop world that got him to a platform that people today will never understand that album.
Okay. 3 more questions. I'm going biblical on this one. Are Muslims Christians?
Huh?
Are Muslims Christians?
I wouldn't say no.
They're not Christians, but they accept Christ.
No. I wouldn't say that, because when he said it to say that, Christians is like we say labeling somebody, and I can't label a Muslim not a Christian if they all got beliefs.
But just because you have beliefs don't make you a Christian.
No, but that's the point that we sitting there going at each other.
But that's what when they got a belief, that's a form of
what?
Religion.
No, but Jehovah Witness is a form of religion.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that's the word I really don't use, religion.
But religion is a confirmation of all the other things that come under it, of beliefs. You have to have a religion. He have to be a believer to have a religion.
So, is a Muslim a Christian?
Yeah, I'll say yes.
You say no?
I'm gonna explain why I would say no.
Okay, that's cool. Look.
No, I'm gonna say why, and I could be wrong at this. This is something we just reach in the bag and throw it up
to all our people, all different faiths.
I'm gonna give it 100. More Muslims support me than a lot of Christians. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Before you answer, the inspiration behind this question is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, salute, always talks about Christ and his ministry. Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you.
But that's why I said what I said then, because I spoke to a few Muslim cats, like true Muslim cats, and they said they don't follow Christ, but they accept him as a prophet.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say that they're Christian.
You will find the answer to this question and many more on the Mic Council. Make sure you tune in to the Mic Council by subscribing to Heritage Hip Hop on YouTube and looking under the Mic Council playlist, where we talk about issues in the community that affect hip hop outside of just making music and beats. All right, nice plug.
I need that. I'm gonna be first on that. I'm gonna check that on the way home.
Please, you'll love it.
Nah, no doubt.
Because one episode I think you like is Did the Black Church Fail the Black Community? Check out that episode.
Ooh.
All right, 2 more questions and then we out of here. Once again, music or biblical? How you gonna take it?
Them biblical.
Do biblical, yeah. I throw blind over my face on that one. I need this. I need that.
All right. Before we do that, do you have an answer to that first question yet?
Oh, for the first song?
The song,
that
the
song
album that perfectly describes you. You have an answer yet? Or not?
I say, Can You Stand the Rain?
Okay. New edition?
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Because that's a question no matter what. You can take that biblical or
Can you stand around?
in life. Yeah, can you stand it?
Shout out to the song.
But what makes it my song's Ray. Look at it. He listened to the album. Let me find out. Actually, that was dedicated to my grandmother.
Okay.
That was the intro. Actually, I got the video up too. I gotta let you hit that video.
Nice.
Just shot the video for that.
But when you say that Can You Stand the Rain, I look at that as a song based off emotions.
Yeah.
On one aspect of it, because the tears from the sky falling down from the people that you could have lost.
That's why I said in one of my songs that hit right there, I said, often I cry in the rain to hide my tears.
Mm-hmm.
So, relating to
that symbolized me. My life been a big teardrop. And actually, that's the name of the movie I just wrote, we getting ready to film. I want to plug you in on that.
Okay.
It's called Broken Tears.
I got a biblical question for you.
Okay.
The most hip-hop book in the Bible to me is Proverbs.
Okay.
I think that's the book every young man should study in his life when it comes to how to make decisions, even how to pick a girlfriend or wife, how to even manage your finances, how to stay in balance. It says that a man that can control his spirit is stronger than a man that can take over a city. Mm-hmm. It also says having a good name is more valuable than having a good smelling perfume.
Yeah.
Book also teaches it is unwise for a man to live off of a woman because you'll breed contempt in your house. Mm-hmm. Something you don't hear in church too much.
Right.
as an MC, what book in the Bible is the metaphor to you of hip hop?
I would say Psalms and Matthew.
For the music books?
Huh?
Psalms and Matthew. Psalms is a music book. Matthew was the tax collector. So
Yeah,
okay.
but
So that was Matthew talks about what, the divinity of Christ? Was that one? Or was that John? All all four gospels are written in certain contexts.
Mm-hmm.
So Matthew and Psalms.
That's been those are like my backbones.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like with God, that's what basically got me to where I'm at right now.
And for you?
No, I'm a John, man. So,
John?
yeah.
John is your man.
That's my man right there. John never failed me. You know, in general, we fail ourselves when we don't put the footwork in. And because we always anticipate things to be what it be, and then when we reach to the outcome, we don't understand some of the sacrifices that came along the way that was meant to be.
Okay. So with that being said, we getting to the last question. I want to thank both of you gentlemen for coming on Heritage Hip Hop. I hope the interview met your standards. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have a good time with this one. And being that we're talking about pressure, the face you made when you were challenged on was perfect versus flawless, that's what Heritage Hip Hop is all about. It's all about taking you out of your comfort zone so you can realize how valuable you and your message is. So while you may think one way about yourself, we all see things differently, and we all will want to celebrate every perspective, whether deemed right or wrong. It really doesn't matter. We accept the perspective that's given. Okay. So with that being said, this is the final question of the interview, and that question is this. When they go into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame or the Hip Hop Hall of Fame in New Jersey, and somebody looks at your picture and they push the button and your hologram comes out and they play your music and they can hear the bio of your life, what is the legacy that you left behind that made the world better because you did hip hop music?
What I say my legacy would be being who I am and sharing it for people to do the same. I give, you know what I mean? Everybody know me for giving. You know what I mean? Like when we had first spoke, how just helping everybody. You know what I mean? With me, it ain't about the coin. You know what I mean? When I was in the industry, I made the money, still wasn't happy. Didn't have the money, still wasn't happy. My happiness is doing something that I can do to put a smile on the next man's face. Sometimes it might seem a little selfish, and sometimes, you know, we need to reap what we do. But with me, it ain't all about that. It's about what I can do and pass on, hand the torch to somebody else to continue on with what's going on. I would like to be looked at as somebody that started. I would like to be looked at as a legend that started something that handed on for somebody else to continue the link. The head of the link, put it like that.
All right.
And I'm going to show you.
There you go.
The innocence of speaking.
And with that being said, always make sure that whenever you face pressure, you leave a legacy of how you did not succumb to the pressure, but you spoke innocently and freely, yet you held your tongue when it came time to learn and listen. Because at the end of the day, we have to listen to the music to consider the music. And after consideration, we display our beliefs, whether we like it or not. So I ask that you please support Heritage Hip Hop and support Brother Everlast by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And shout out to Brother Unique. And with that being said, we say peace, and we out.
Yeah, God bless everybody. Remember, total truth apparel. And one more thing, check us out, man. And you know, you see something that you like, support that. Support the movement, man. You can't go on without support. We can make moves, but with support, we can move a lot more better.
And
thank you. God bless.
And we all in-house, so we here to help the next man.
Yeah.
Devastating.
Thank you for watching our presentation. We ask that you subscribe to our YouTube family and hit the notification bell for updates. Please like, comment, and share this video.
Devastating to your ear.
Real hip hop. Real